What's up, everyone? Yona here, and welcome to your Kuromatoki's interactive podcast. Let's let it go! Hold on. Another new episode, another slave, but this time it's gonna be a very complicated but very important matter. And I know I'm gonna doing a different random rambles for this episode because as we all know that the entire planet is really cooked, and really cooked in the sense that really cooked, really steamed, and really grilled, because a lot of things happen in our planet, from, let's just say, the pro-Palestine protests to resistance against the corrupt government, corrupt people here in the Philippines and in Nepal and in our neighbor Indonesia. So there are a lot of things to talk about it, and even seeing other countries like the US, of course, as we all know that they also have a turbulent time. And what can we say about those protests is because they are so important to have a voice. Of course, we make voices, we make of course honestly, to, should we say, to fight for what is right. And we have to remember, guys, girls, and vadings, that protest is an action, and protests are one of the cores in for a progressive, inclusive, and just society. That's all we can say. And of course, we had the self-realization, the self-realization for the past, should we say, more than 20 years. So I've been experiencing those protests even on screen, and in of course in real life. Even though, like I say, even though that I am not part, even though that I didn't able to attend protest wise, I always thought in mind that I am always sending solidarity to the people who are really, really, really fight for our rights, of course. Hindi natin makakaila, on this, and we not discredit them, because they are really fight for our rights. They really fight for our fellows in the marginalized communities, and they are fighting what our ancestors did the same in the past. So we can acknowledge the effort, the passion. It's a real passion. It's not a trend. It's not a freaking hella part of the cloud chasing. It's always, always, always part of history. It's always part of the movement for inclusivity, of course, proper justice, and the proper should we say, proper, and conscience. And I think siguro, I don't wanna mention names, but I know who they are and what they are as entities. But those entities that I want to, that I know and we literally hate, of course, that they are they should be ready, because more and more people are begun to awaken themselves from the slumbers. It's just like, if I compare to, let's just say, Kirkis or Meron, that they are just awakening, you know, from the slumbers of the darkness, and began to realize that it's wrong to, that what they doing is wrong. What are they doing in the past? And or rather, they committing something mistakable in the past is wrong, and they began to realize that they have to reflect to ourselves and to other people that this thing is wrong, and this thing how can I correct those mistakes by either self-reflection. That's all. No, I am not a psychologist, a neurologist, whatever it is, but the realization about self is immersion of them. Ano ba itong yun? No, it's kind of like the other part, but self-immeasurable, and it has to be something to do with yourself and your community and your and the people around you. So what you did is wrong, and it literally says they had to unlock those past mistakes, and of course at joining, the rallies, joy rallies, and engaging in or engaging in social activities is one of those to have and we have our meaningful cause, and not some sort of, oh god, why are people so rude nowadays? They're very, I don't want to talk about it, okay, but the way that they expressed online was either in online or in real life was, is very, very wrong. And I don't like it. It's too allergic to me. Allergic talaga ako sa mga kupal. Wag kasi reflex yung mga pagiging, kupal. Ganyan ako magalit talaga sa mga kupal na tao, regardless of any faction. I don't freaking care what faction, what what kind of faction you are or belong to. Basta ayoko talaga sa mga kupal na mga kagaya ninyo. And I don't think na bababago yung mga ugali ninyo. Diyos ko. It's your choice, Ozzy. It's being kupal is a choice. Diba? Choice mo yun eh. Diba? Kupal kapal pa ng muka. Diba? Diba? It's not good. Talaga at all. Even in fandom spaces, may mga kupal na fan on it, unfortunately. Oh, anak ng pocha, ba't dinala mo pa sa fandom spaces? Diba? Gaga pa rin, diba? It's very, very, very sickening. Diba? Ginagamit pa for their right-wing agenda. Ayan. For the right-wing agenda pa of all things. Grabe ka. Grabe sila, So, mansingsingin na tayo, guys. If you don't want to wish to die, then please don't do nasty things. Yeah, actually, it was my wish on my birthday. Pero anak ng pocha naman, wag gawin yun. Wag na yung pagiging kupal ninyo. Ayoko gana nung tinatako ko na trauma. I think it's very traumatizing for me to use these stupid things. Yan ang ginagalit. Yan ang ginagalit ko. Wag kang wag nyo ko don't you dare testing my patience here. Don't you dare testing my being radical, because one snap, one mistake is not only a different story, but I'm gonna snap you. I'm gonna snap you. I'm gonna snap myself into you, and I would, and talagang mabuvisit ako sa inyo. Huwag niyo ako visitan ng ganon. Dahil otherwise, ako talagang makakalaban ninyo. Whether you like it or not, magsisiyo na tayo. If I'm gonna use violence, if necessary, yes. It's necessarily, if necessary, that I'm gonna insult something else, that I'll be the one to haunt you. Sana makulam ko. Ni-wish ko talaga, sana if Miss Ma'am Cara David's wish is to exterminate all the fucking corrupt people, myself, I'm just gonna wish not only to say people, it's during that I'm sana makulam talaga sila. Makulam talaga ng mga kulang sila ng malas talaga, not just misfortune, but the plague. Wow, the plague talaga. The plague of the peasants that they pay. The plague, freaking plague. So, ayan. Anyway. Alright, enough the rant and not the barda for now. So, ay, pesteng kupal na tao niya, kakabwisit. Diba? Nagigigil talaga ako talaga. Are so gigil. And not just aside from the broken system, but also mga passionate tao in general. Not just the politicos, diba? Not just the politicos, but also anak ng pocha. Stop it. Stop. It needs to stop. It needs to control, and not if not necessarily eradicate, but to control, but to not just eliminate, but that's the right word. It needs to stop all the time. Ayan. Okay, rant over, because I'm freaking angry at the I did I'd like those passionate yung tao na yan. So yeah, so but also to the people who are really really stand and not giving up, please continue what you guys doing. It's not easy to be being a Wakachon 3K, and everybody is a Wakachon 3K like myself. So please stay safe and stay kicking, stay happy, and of course stay true to yourselves. Yeah, stay to sorry. Yeah. So those mga kupal dito, go fuck yourselves. We will rain hellfire upon you. Yeah. Go just freaking hella suck yourselves. Galit kami sa imod mga dong. Alright. So right now next so we're gonna move on to our random rambles now. So I need somebody to light up my mood, even though it was terrible fiascos all around the world. Anyway, so we need somebody to lighten up the mood. Okay, so we're gonna moving on to our random rambles, and it's not complete in YKIP talaga. So first stop, where should I start tuloy? Baka parang naligaw yata ako. So, by the way, I was in, we're gonna start at the end of our my birthday actually, with the Anime Fair 2025 Ayala Marquee Mall LLAG. So, I was cosplaying as Yona Asks, and as we all know, that, of course, it's the 10th anniversary. Okay, 10th anniversary for the, for Go versus PreCure, and I decided to cosplay her, and then we have some surprised performance. So you can check it out in our YouTube channel. So please don't forget. Yep. Don't forget to stream my surprise performance. Yeah, on last anime fair, and then we go back to NCR with Super ManilaCon 2025. This is my first ever. Wow, what a debut, no? So I cosplayed as Satoru Toyama. Yeah, that's in his cure form. Yeah, and yeah, surprisingly, it was her. It was her. I know her. You're talaga, Char. Eme. It was his birthday, so saktong-sakto, and sakto-sakto yung debut, yung cure from niya. So, and then at the same time, we managed to, and of course, it's my first time, and this is not my first time in one Ayala, no? Yeah. Actually, technically, this is my third time to attend a con there. And, ano tawag dito? So we had, I'm going to flex some stuff na, kasi they really missed all the fun here. So I've did some Comic-Con artists, such as Mike Zick, and si Dan Parent, yeah, RG fame, RG Comics fame, and lots some more. So pati si Sir JP Quizan, so yeah, a lot more. Pati mga local comic artists natin. So I'm going to flex yung guidebook for this year's Super ManilaCon. So I'm going to flex this na po. Ayan, and this is the signed ano ba to? Signed guidebook. Yan. So I know this is not, it may be not, para siyang, it's just like a sort of spiritual successor to Asia Pop Comic Con. So I know it's not just grande as the con that I mentioned, pero it's okay. It's okay na. It was okay naman. And we have going to flex ko flex ko yung dalawa kasi yon. So there have one in the concourse. Ito siya. So this is the map, and then the other yung floor plan, and then in the space at one Ayala. So there are and this is the program form, and they sponsored by sponsor EMB. So this is the sponsors. These are and then Uniqlo. Wow, nag-advertise pati yung Gashapon shop ng Bandai. So there are I think more than 10, I guess 10 in Metro Manila, and some from in Luzon. I don't know, I really hope they're gonna expand in our folks in the Visayas and Mindanao, so they can experience what the gashapons. This means of course the gacha experience. So yeah. And then may binigay sa akin itong comic. Oh, the title is Soul Jeepney. So it's, teka, sinong to comic artist? So si Sir Cruz Rodriguez. So he's the creator, right? and writer, and C. Sir Florentino Cuevas the Fourth. So he's the inker and penciler for this comic. And I'm gonna guys hug it on free. So thank you very much for this po. I really appreciate. I really appreciate it po. So I have to promote po the we support kasi yung your Kuromatoki platform also supports all kinds of comic artists, whether it's mainstream or indie. So we have to promote. Please, I don't know if we're gonna ever have no online sale, but please, ano po, support natin ito. This is so important, and we're not gonna support anything po. I really it so much, but yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, Jockey Ghibli. So we have to flex this up. Please support this comic series. It's really, I think it was cool. From the looks of it, it's really cool. So please don't forget to support it. Thank you. Shout out. Nag-thank you pa. Anyway, so yeah, I really had a lot of fun. It was a nice one. And yeah, fortunately, with the gacha, speaking of gacha, fortunately, walang you and idol na ano. But it has wonderful, so yeah. Nagre-relapse yung tao eh. Porque nag-comeback sila sa ano, You and Idol movie. Na lang yeah. So, we have to discuss it later, okay? And, nagre-relapse yung tao. Ano ba? Ano ba? Minumulto ako. May multo talaga. Stop doing the relapse stuff, okay? Please don't play Molto by Cup of Joe. I know this is kind of anthem of it's the relapse anthem. Or should we say the post how we call it? Post series depression, I guess. I don't know. Post personal moment depression, I don't really know. So yeah, also don't forget to stream it as well, and the other songs from COJ. Promote yeah, seriously, yeah, it's really nice to have these guys. I really discover them thanks to that song, and I also listen to their other songs as well. Yeah, so they are very nice guys and very progressive as well. So they are joining the cause. Okay. So, and then 1 week later, we have the Estancia Mall, Estancia Music Fest 2025. So, it was a last minute decision. Actually, it was a last minute decision. Yes, last minute lang ako maging pala desisyon. Kasi, originally speaking, I wasn't able to plan it at all. At all talaga. Because I was planning to go to a VintroCon. So, speaking of that, we're gonna have an announcement later in Robinson's Novel Legends. But unfortunately, nag-last minute decision ako. Talaga. As in, minsan lang akong maging pala desisyon sa buhay. Minsan lang to, guys. Come on. I had to admit it. Yes. Minsan lang ako naging pala desisyon. Of course, but for the good naman. Hindi yung anak ng kamote. Wag yung gawin sa masama, diba? That is so bad. Alright. Going back. Okay, going back. So, I had to decide that so with MNL48 would be appearing in that con. Sabi ko, ay, okay, last minute decision. So I'm going to Estancia Music Fest. So it's been a quite long one since the last time this is my second time. No, this is my second time to attend a con there. Because the first was in in Cosplay Blitz last year. So ayun. And this time, medyo it's also the PreCure opening weekend. Opening weekend, sorry po. Sorry naman, be. Ayan kasi. So, and I cosplayed as, Black Pepper. So, What a timing. Timing, very timely talaga. Bakit si Black Pepper pa yung opening? Charot lang. Ano ba? Char lang po. But, yeah, I was cosplay as Black Pepper. And oh my god, like, how did it get 4AG? And us, PreCure and the 4AG has been, have a mutual connection ever since. And they oh my god, how does have a nice connection between them, a huge connection. Building bridges. Napakanta tuloy ko. Sorry naman po. Okay, going back. Yeah, this is my first time. This is not the wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I was literally over the moon when the entire set, but except for Claire Fresno because she had school. Yeah, insert Claire. Insert Claire. Sorry, I know. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately they were able to reform because they have Young EOS, which was already aired a few hours ago or so, and they performed "Oh My Pumpkin," and then the other members are going to the DZME radio guesting. So oh my god, this is a very hectic, but we had to be like this. The MNL girlies out there because they dedicate themselves to to bring kila smiles and vibes to not just the MLLs but to everybody else. Yeah, and we if I no share ko lang ko, I have to share it naman ko sa inyo because I began to say, I was literally saying, oh god, here we go again. Ang walang kamatayan, Smazzy Unison. I'm so sorry, we have to do it. Ang walang kamatayan talaga. So we have to do to say, in the front of a freaking, in front of the members, like, okay, I'm gonna see Smazzy Unison na. So, kasi hindi pa masyado kabisado yun, yung Hibiki Awuta na pa. So, yeah, spicy user muna. So, ayun. And I was able to perform before I will literally go home. So, we just do more on that later. And then, we just see the entire MNO girlies, all from all 4 generations. Oh my gosh, they are so Kirakilala! Yay! I know. No, you're not gonna say it because I was able to see General Manager Abby Trini. That my god, she is still stunning even after becoming the GM. Like, oh my god, you can imagine, you should and could imagine, and she feels like she's still a member, but yeah, she's the GM now. And I think technically this is the second time for her. Yeah, but also the first as the general manager. I really appreciate it. She was complimenting on my Black Pep cosplay, and so does the girlies out there. Oh my god, what the hell? My brain is, I don't know, my brain was actually malfunctioned. And it's just like Kati. Oh my god, si Kati talaga rin nasa isip ko. Sorry naman po. It literally like, Kati. My inner side was like Kati. And like, oh my god, no, you can't do that. And also, by the way, guys, I am happy to announce po that I'll be at I'm gonna attending the ML4A Dream Beyond concert on October 11, which is on a Saturday. And I'm going on a half day. Kaya mag-half day ako sa Heroes Comic Con, Anime Comics, and Toys and Cosplay Fest. Kasi half day. I know man, medyo malayo from McKinley Hill to Teatrino. Yeah, but we have to do it. We have to do it. Dedication, guys. Kasi Okay, we had okay, let's just do it for the next episode na. So, ayan. And I bought the ticket, the gold ticket. And since Alberta is my new Kamioshi, I have to buy it. No, the temptation is real, guys. You know, nabudol. Oh, no, not budol. No, not budol, guys. Pagmamahal yan. Guys, it's, pagmamahal yan. Yes, Rachel Swazo said. Sorry about that, you know. No kid, I'm not joking, guys. And, and began to compliment in my cosplay. So, oh my god, like, ooh, the fourth agent never fails me to complimenting cosplayers. Like, buti pa sila, like, seriously, all the, 4AG in general, the 4AG idols in general are very, very nice to compliment a cosplayer. It's pretty normal. Normal naman yun. And I want to say thanks and everything. And yeah, it's really cool to see those, the girlies out there. They are really appreciated for, oh, seriously. And even the third gen, no, I mean, yeah, it was nice to have, the 4AG idols to complement cosplayers. Unlike some people, okay? I am not, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them are very, very rude for cosplays, especially the ones who have put all the blood, sweat, and tears just to finish off their cosplays. They are so good. But the 40AG, 4AG, 4AG idol, specifically MNL, God, there are something. They are just appreciate cosplayers, like, insane, but really wholesome. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And it's nice to have it, to have the 4AG that you appreciate cosplayers who really hard, who are dedicated, and they show that they can do anything. Wow. Ano to, hug the breaker na ba yan, te? Sorry, but jokes aside, so ayun, and I've said what I said, no, and I really appreciate them for being, for not giving up on their dreams. And they just gonna bring, as I said, kira vibes and smiles to not just everybody, not just the fans, but also to everybody who wants to, want to discover, how the 4AG works. So yeah, and perfect timing as well. So, and speaking of which, we have, so shout out to Kuya Marge for giving me this variant of Masaka no Confession CD. So si Azuki Yagi ang sento nito. So it's really a different variant nito. So a different variant cover of this CD, and I have to admit, I listen it like, I don't know how many times that I listen, but it's very catchy. So here's my first ever AKB CD, finally, at last, for quite after a long time. On my own, actually. Yes, on my own. Masaka no Confession, guys. So yeah, time to flex this, and it's really very, very nice. So I cannot unboxing it yet. So I don't have a CD player of sorts. So, but yeah, nice one. So thanks for this, Kuya Marge. And of course, so after that, though, of course, we're not gonna. The hype continues. Yarn. And so the hype continues. Ano ba? Hype continues. Sorry po. So the hype continues with with Cosplay Street. So this time it's gonna be a new cosplay. Ayan. So, yun, I cosplayed as, put it on, No, not Pretty. Don't just go. Pretty talaga from Yona Asks, and then this is her debut. Saktong-sakto kasi nga, yung ano niyan, yung human form niya was alongside Meron or Merodon, if you ask me, have been debuted. In their human forms have been debuted for the first time, finally. Finally! Yay! So, ayun. You know. So, ayun. Anyway, so, I'm so happy to David Predator. Ah! Brain! I'm so sorry. Wait. Okay, going back po. So, I was so happy to David Predator, even though medyo I know she again is a surprise cosplay, guys. Surprise cosplay. But given the factor talaga na I know well, pretty in a black suit. A la, no, not just Doctor Who, but James Bond pop. More James Bond esque than Doctor Who esque. But yeah, either way, it's cool. And yeah, we're gonna doing the first catwalk as any other new cosplay that is debuted as well. So sorry about this. Oh god, David. Oh wait, hold on a minute. So as I said that yeah, that Predator was not on my cosplay plans list, but now given the fact talaga Yona. Honestly speaking, yeah. Honestly, yeah. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna cosplay Predator and I'm gonna cosplay Kyuzukin then. So yeah. Okay, ayun. Okay, yeah. So, okay, we're not gonna, breathe this any longer because our next guest, unfortunately, they are not in not gonna do in the audio form, but another Q&A interview this time, once again. And of course, we have Biri. Make some noise for Biri, our new guest for this episode. So make some noise for her. For her. Them pala, sorry. Her pala. I kind of confused us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Biri, and thank you for the time that of course, we're gonna answer. We're gonna answer. No, I mean, we're gonna, of course, to how the introduction. Well, no more long ass intros because we have to do the topic right now. So here we go. And we have this lovely copy of our interview, of course. So if you wanna put it down, I'm going to put the link in the description for on our FB and YouTube pages. So let's start with of the intro, very self intro. Sorry po. So ayun, so hi everyone, I'm Biri, a freaker fan from Indonesia. Hello. What's hello? Hold on a minute. Oh, where's my phone? Hold on a minute. And hello, Biri. Um, goodness gracious. Um, so what is? I'm so sorry. I have to apologize because we need to have the Google Translate for this greeting po. Most of the time. Here we go. Indonesian. So what is hello? Hello. Okay, so hello there. Hello, Biri, and welcome to your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast. And thank you for taking your time answering our questions regarding the You Are Not a Preacher movie. Okay. So, yeah, she's happy to be our guest on the podcast. Yeah. So, the first question will be the obvious question that every single Preacher fan needs to answer to, of course, in order to get to know about Preacher and everything stuff. So here we go. Number one is how did it get into Preacher? And they said, or Barry says, I got into and like for PreCure started from my fondness for magical girl anime shows like Sailor Moon. And another reason is to look for an anime that doesn't have a male gaze and avoids toxic shonen groups. I'm looking at you, fans. My liking started when I was little, and for PreCure, it started when this anime was broadcast in my country in the dub, the English, not English, no, in the Indonesian dub. Then, I because I only watched Maxa at the time, I forgot about until 2023. That was almost 20 years later, when Ikimonogatari released a collab single with the Cure series, which was for the All Stars F movie in Otona Prager. Ureshikute Tokimeki. I went back to watch the series. So, hindi ko sasabihin ko anong Prager. What's the I got it Prager. So, please, if you don't want to watch I guess it's in one episode. I forgot. Sorry about that. So, thank you very much for sharing. Okay, next up. Number 2, who are your favorite cures in Paris for each season? So Biri's response, well, if I was to discuss my favorite cures and Paris for each season, it would be lengthy. Because there are obviously are now two different generations that I watch it yet, which are yes 5 and happiest charge. So you get to complete. You have to complete this. Okay. So let's begin. In Fotariwa and Rockside, of course, of course, black and luminous. And for the fairies, it's maple. In Splash Star, I like bloom. And for the fairy side, it's choppy. So malike namang God bless you, bless God God speak to Mio Matsuki. All right. In Yes 5 Go-Go, I like, of course, Milky Rose, and of course the first fairy cure and syrup. In Fresh, it's peach and tart. Of course, um, also rest in peace to Taiki Matsudo. In Hard Catch, it's Blossom Shipwray and Coop Saba. Yeah, yeah. Never forget the Coop. In Sweet, it's Muse. Oh God. Yeah. And of course, Hummy. In Smile, it's Happy, Beauty, and Pop. Of course, Never Forgetty as well. In Doki Doki, it's Heart and Shadow. Also, Never Forgetty. In Go Princess, it's Flora and Aroma. And then we have in Matsuka, it's Felice. Of course, Never Forgetty as well. In Kirike Alamod, it's Parfait. Another very cures. Yeah, of course, obviously. In Hugdo, it's Yellow Hugdan. And then in Star Twinkle, it's Star and Fuwa. So, can you see Fuwa over there? It's Fuwa! Yay! Fuwa mentioned. In Healing Good, it's Grace and Raberine. Oh, yeah. Damn. In Tropical Rouge, it's Papaya and Curtain. Okay. Never forget it as well. In Delicious Party, it's Precious and Come Come. Yep. In Hiragaska, it's Wing. Yeah, the bird boy. Yes. It in Wonderful, obviously, it's Wonderful. Yeah! No, I mean, yeah, it's also one of my favorite cosplays from this year. And finally, in Your Idol, it, of course, Idol and Tanakan. Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for sharing. Another flexible and very but toughy question. Okay, so the third question would be, what was the season that got you into the show and why? So Biri answered is Max Art. The reason is the same as before, and I like white, the black, white, and luminous composition in in this season. I'm impressed with their physical fights, the power of friendship, and the message conveyed, which I don't think you can even get in shonen anime lols. That I because my trigger to rewatch this show came back. with All Stars F and Otana, I got curious and rewatched Max Heart, Yes 5 Go Go, and then next the Yes 5 Go Go and Hirugan Sky seasons. After that, I did a marathon of the other ones. Thank you for this. Hindi ko sasabihin, I'm not gonna say anything about it because I already said that in another episode. Okay, so the part one will be, are you collecting various PreCure merchandise? If yes, then what are these? But Biri says, nope, nope, not yet. I'm not. But if I had the money, I might want some merchandise. Of course, especially the Henshin, the item ones. Of course, they're mostly, the are mostly, of course, used for my cosplays. All right. So number five will be, what are your impressions on you and idols Freaker so far? So, and Bini, ano ba be? Ano meron sa Bini? Sorry naman, Bill. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I get mispronounced. Sorry naman. Tao lang po. Okay, Biri says, you and Anna Freaker had been really interesting. Has been really interesting and entertaining to me so far. With the adult theme, which I'm actually not familiar with, I love how, hold on a sec, hold on, each cure is developed in this season. And of course, the battle and idol elements are unique. So I have to agree. You know, I have to, as somebody, I know, as I said that before, I can't rehash what I said in our, Red Eye Cure first impressions, that as an idol fan, I can attest that, oh, this is actually the pretty season that I look forward to. And I think that this is a very interesting season. So, yun lang. So, it's very awesome. It's really nice to have um, the stuff related to the idol culture is discussed in a wholesome and very entertaining, not just wholesome, but also very layman terms way to everyone. Yeah. So yun. And then the sixth one will be, what was your reaction about the season's movie announcement and the return of the Hirogaska and the wonderful characters in it? So Biri says, honestly, I'm happy and didn't expect those two seasons to reappear in the movie because other friends and I were also speculating it could be Fresh or Sweet that would appear. Yeah. Eh, yung mga kupal na dito, kaya pinaka-ayoko talaga, honestly. Yung mga kupal na, no, sabi pa naman ni Mr. K. Tama ba si Mr. K? Shout out sa kanya. Shout out, Mr. K. Hello, if you are listening, if you are watching this podcast, I know you know what you say. Okay? So, please lower your expectations because, yun na nga. Pero ang nakakaulat talaga, sorry. Sorry naman, be, minamahal, pasensya na po. Pero, hindi ko matiis yung gigil ko sa mga poteragis na, kupal na fan. Sorry ha. But, may mga taong, na, that are decent enough to call out those fans na, ayan, parang oftentimes, minumura na sila dahil, di ba? That's for me, yun. Yeah, kaya malaking sampal talaga sa pagmumukha nila yung 400 plus million yen or 160 million peso box office earning. Yan. In 3 days, ha? Can you imagine? Okay. Tama na. Tama na, Yona. Arat na po. And turned out to be, of course, wonderful and here goes, guy. And I can't imagine anything more fun, lively, and colorful than this movie. So we are excited po. Ayan. Yun, sinabi ko na po. So I already said that. Sorry about that. Okay. Medyo mahaba to in the seventh question. Here we go. Your initial thoughts about Terra, Amasu, and Toto, as well as their seiyus. Okay. Very interesting question. And we have an interested answer from Biri. And they said, first, I always try not to have too many expectations about the characters in movies because I'm afraid that if I expect too much and it doesn't match, I'll be disappointed. So maybe my opinion is very general. Ayun. Tara is a girl who hates idols, a unique character because how can someone from I Island or, yeah, should we say, from Tropica na naman, be? Islam Flop Tropica. Sorry naman, be. We're friends, guys, which hosts the Super American Idol Festival. Hate idols. Yes, I consider her to be an opposition laws. Second, Amasu or the guardian deity of of the island is a character who seems to play an important role in the movie because all the mysteries of it must be related to her. And it's been a long time since I saw a god character in PreCure after Happy Age Charge. No, not Happy Age Charge. It's been Happy Age Charge, right? Then there's Toto, or the core fairy who organizes the festival, the Idol Fest. I think he's like a typical fairy cat who really doesn't know that a disaster is going to happen. As for the seiyus, honestly, I'm impressed, and I'm still new to the world of voice acting. There was voice actress Maya Uchida, once voiced the young Empress Underg in Hirogaru Sky, and I didn't realize this until the announcement of Tera's casting. Amasu's voice actress, Ayane Sakura. So, and so, which I know from Spy Family as Fiona, and from the reboot, the Rama One Half reboot as Kodachi Kuno. Yes, and Toto says as a comedian, a formula that the production team often uses because choosing a comedian for a kid's movie is a good thing, in my opinion. So, yun. And we have said three remaining questions too. Okay, number 8. Oh, okay, this is gonna be interesting one. Ayun. So, what was your reaction about your Idols movie and TV show proper upgrade forms? And would they be expanded with the 4 other heroes? And Biri says, wow, I was a little confused at first because I thought, is this just changing color to red? But it doesn't seem like that, especially the goddess form, the goddess style form. I can't imagine it. Maybe watching the movie will help me understand. And will that form be expanded with the 4 other banggitin ko na po, guys, with Wing, Kyun Kyun, Zukyun, and Kiss. It's possible. But we're talking about the proper upgrade forms for, of course, the movie and the show proper, which is the center, of course, for Idol. Loading cake, shut up! Loading cakes! Sorry naman po. Idol ko, alakas talaga ni Idol, oh. Idol ko to eh. Man. All right. Of which is the center of team of the Idol Creators. Obvious naman, be. And siya pa yung captain. Diba? Siya pa yung captain. Just like, okay. Ayan naman tayo sa reference, guys. You know, I'm getting used to it. I'm so sorry. Of course, like most creature movies where only the cheerleader gets an upgrade form, it's very normal. It's been always like that for the past 17 years. Can you imagine? 17 hell years. And it all started with a dream, diba? So, it's gonna be a comeback, expanding to the season finale arcs. And expand to the other heroes in the season finale arcs. Will come back for the Rira era. Well, it's possible naman kasi it's really, really possible, to be honest. And with that goddess form is gonna be very gorgeous talaga. I mean, I think Utachin or Idol will gonna play a huge role in the movie, particularly with with Terra, and they what kind of sequence how unfold to be yet to be unfold with Amasu's existence. So why is she sacrifice herself to save the isla ano to flop shop. Ayun naman tayo sa flop tropic mabe. I'm so sorry. Pwede Islam tropico na lang because it's a Bini reference. I know it's a Bini reference too. So to say Islam Pantropico or Flop Tropico if you want. Anyway, and they come and becoming and getting petrified after, sacrificing herself. And from what I gathered, hindi ko na sabi kasi there is someone. Oh my god, I don't want to spoil. She's. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it her to myself anyway. Okay. Okay, so I gotta see you look forward. I can't wait to see, idols, a movie of Great Farm. Ka talaga. Like, sasabihin ko talaga ng, no, seriously, I'm gonna look forward to, the upgrade forms. Like what the hell is very naked of me. All right, second to the last question. Do you have any speculations or theories about the movie's story overall? So, as they said, for me, I don't really have a theory about this movie because it was singing and dancing. Maybe a theatrical, yeah. The synopsis already makes me sure what the story will be like. Maybe just a few questions like, what is the purpose of the entire festival? That brings idols from all across the universe rather. And why are Utachin and the others thrown into the past? Well, these are the standard questions. And last but definitely not the least, what are the things that you look forward or eager to see from the You Are Out of PreCure movie? And Biri says really, really a simple yet wonderful answer. Pun unintended. Of course, I'm looking forward to our favorite idols and also idol show rather, and also the appearances of the previous two seasons will living up to the movie. If only I could watch the movie itself, I would reserve the front seat of the screen and show the lotus was shaking the kiraki light both in both my hands. God, buddy, I don't recall. Let's go. That's what I'm gonna do to say, come on, let's go! Oh my god, let's go! Diba? Diba, mga be? Magwawala tayo, mga be. But, and hopefully, in my Japan trip, kung sakali, meron pang, showing. Meron pang yung showing ng, You and I movie. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Pag nasa Japan ako, let's go! Yes! You would see me na magwawala. You're gonna see me na nagwawala ako. Parang like a mob. Maka-mob talaga. Let's go! Oh my gosh, let's go! I'm gonna scream it out loud, diba? Let's go out of here, girls! Come on! Nagagalot pa. Tapos, ang galing ng idol ko. Yun o. Uy, galing ng idol! Ayoko na. Napapayin na ako. Sorry na, be. Sorry na. Ayan. Uy, galing ni idol! Shit! Play, Yes. Shucks naman. Oh, shucks. Ang galing ni idol, oh. Idol ko to, charot lang. Charot lang, no. Char, not char. And, oh my God. Ayoko na. But seriously, thank you very much to Biri for the time and effort that they have in our podcast. And I hope that we're gonna chat each other someday. Siyempre. So don't forget to, okay, so I'm going to promote her Twitter, which is, Cure Shanti. So that's their username on Twitter. So don't forget to follow Biri on Twitter. Thank you very much, Biri. To Biri rather. Yay! We already done a dusted for our You Are Not a Freak! The one to You Are Not a Freak the movie! Yay! So, that is it. And dahil dyan, I will gonna do so when, of course, it's not complete. It's not complete. The end, of course, the end section of our podcast will not be completed without Yona Asks. Yo, here we go again, yo. Guys, girls of bad things. So, we're not gonna, di natin patagalin to dahil yun na nga, we're gonna do the question for this episode is, do you have any theories about the Yona PreCure movie? If yes, what of those? So we're gonna have some from Twitter. At puro Twitter. Okay, so we have see, of course, our Suki responder, si Rorik. Shout out again, Rorik. Thank you very much. So, okay. So, we're gonna do this. And Rorik says, have all the Cures sing in one song together. Maybe Hibiki Uta, yeah, the main version. Have Satoru Toyama appear as an ally to accompany Team Wonderful? Well, it's already predicted. You already predicted the future now, and you did it because Satoru Kun and Daifiko will be on the on the movie, and then also have some interactions of characters with similar personalities. Example, Nanachi, Mayu, and Masharon as the kind sweet group, and Koko-chan, Komugi, and Sorachi as the energetic and goofy group. So, why not Kokonatsu? Pun intended. Why not Kokono? Malay natin, diba? So, next up will be okay, so si Specs Universe shoutout. Universe will shout out. So, nga, with Satoru Kun and Daifuku, we're making appearance as their trusted allies. It's already there. It's already in the judging from the trailer and the broadcast edition opening sequence. Ayan, for broadcast edition special opening. Ayan. Does Kaito Hibiki became an ally to? Pwede, pero depende po. Depende, be. Depende po. Malay natin. Who knows? But also thank you very much for the response again, Spanx. Okay, lang. Okay, so last but definitely not the least, it's Biri. Of course, another new guest. For me, okay, so, teka lang, I have to rehash to read it again. Po, ayan. So, I already replied to that question in your tweet. For me, I don't have a theory about the usual stuff now. I already said that. I already answered this question. So, ayun, thank you very much for this, Biri. And I hope you have a good time. Please stay safe. And to you, to yourself, and to your family, to your friends. To your family and your friends, rather. Thank you very much. And, of course, terima kasih for the time and effort that you gave to us. Again, terima kasih. And please stay safe. Make some noise for everyone. Biri, once again! Oh my god. Woo! And that's a wrap for another episode of YKIP. So right now, and speaking of VintroCon, of course, I already mentioned VintroCon. Kasi yun na nga, I wasn't able to attend kasi yun na nga, as I said, last minute pala decision for the, of course, for the, to abruptly replaced by the Station Music Fest. Yeah, Music Fest rather. So this time, eto na, totoo na to, because I'm going to reveal talaga yung ating VintroCon 2020 Retro and Toy Festival 2025. It will be held at SM Manila, obviously in Manila City, and it's just one away. I think walk from the LRT Central Terminal Station. So ayun, pupunta ako dyan. Also only for the first day, because you know what the hell is happening. And of course, by the way, I'm going to review who's gonna be my cosplay. It's drum rolls. I'm gonna cosplay as Natsuko Aki from Cutie Honey. Let's go. Let's go. Retro means we got a lot of retro anime, retro characters rather. So it's Natsuko Aki from Cutie Honey, and of course the re Cutie Honey OVA variant. Ayan. Yeah, of course, Nachan is so back. This time for VintroCon. Tuloy na po, kahit may, but all those goddamn happening. Okay. I hope you guys will stay safe. Okay. Stay safe and stay kicking in those rallies. Please, please, please. And don't never listen to literal fascist people, because they are stupid. Okay. So ayun, and as well as I'm going to reveal. So of course, if I spoke cosplay Maya, of course I'm going to reveal on my FB, on my social media, on our social media pages. So please stay tuned. Ayun, and of course next time, Mabi. On the next episode of your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast, of course, are you guys excited to talk about Pre-Session Orchestra? My God, finally, we're gonna doing some impressions so far, and what's gonna happen? What all of this, what things that are gonna look forward to the show. Of course, it's Super Gear meets PreCure, and it comes Pre-Session Orchestra, so please look forward. And it's also our anniversary episode, guys, girls of a thing, so please stay tuned, guys. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Woo! Alright, so that's the time all we have. Thank you very much for watching this video and listening as well. This is your sign out, and I see you all guys on the next Your Kuromatoki's Interactive Podcast. And yep, it's our anniversary season next month. So please look forward. I'm so excited. Yay! Oh, what happened? Stay safe, stay kicking, and stay awesome always. Take care of yourselves, everyone. And bye-bye.